So we talk a lot about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Orlando Magic, the Detroit Pistons, the San Antonio Spurs on teams that have super bright futures in the NBA. I think we need to talk more about the Utah Jazz. The reigning most improved player in Lauri Markkanen, a top 10 rookie last year in Walker Kessler, 3 first-round picks in this draft, and a plethora of future firsts that they got in the Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert trades. This Jazz team is looking really good. So before we get back into the video, I want to give a word from today's sponsor, Factor. Factor is doing a great June deal where you can get 50% off your first box. Let me tell you more about them. Factor saves you all the time that you take on that trip to the grocery store. You skip the chopping, the prepping, and the cleaning up, and you get nutritional, delicious meals in 2 minutes. They offer flavor-packed options on their menu each week to cater to your lifestyle. It could be keto, protein plus, calorie smart, vegan plus veggie. You can also elevate your eating at home with their upscale meals like surf and turf, filet mignon, or Cajun spiced shrimp and salmon. I save so much time when I come home from work. It's about an hour commute, and you could see me cooking and prepping this chicken broccoli meal in just 2 minutes. It literally takes no time and no effort, and you get your dinner ready so easily for you after a long day at work or at school. And those 30 to 40 minutes that I save eating Factor instead of cooking my own meal, I can allocate to other things like making YouTube videos or studying for an upcoming exam. So this June, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply enjoy these meals in just 2 minutes, no prep, no mess. And you can head to factor75.com and use code 6rings50. You can see it on your screen now, capital SIXRINGS 50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. It's an amazing deal. Check it out, link in the description, and thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm very excited for this Utah Jazz rebuild because I don't think I have too much stress on my hands. I think we can just go with the flow, rebuild this team through the draft and what its core is right now, and we're gonna be okay. It is Utah. We're not a big free agency spot, but we have our franchise center in Walker Kessler. We have our franchise forward in Lauri Markkanen. Don't know if he's gonna be a 3 or a 4 in this video, because we do have veterans like Kelly Olynyk and Juan Toscano, but they're not really the long-term answer there at the power forward spot. Jordan Clarkson is a free agent, but I'd like to bring back Jordan Clarkson if we can. Ochai Agbaji also was a nice rookie last year. I'm going to continue to develop him, and at the point guard spot, I kind of like THT as my backup point guard. I've been getting him a lot in rebuilds lately, so this trend might continue. And then we have Colin Sexton right now, who I don't think is the long-term answer there, so maybe you just want to build up that trade value for him for a later deal down the line. We have a really good second-year head coach in Will Hardy. Like, you saw enough from him out of his rookie year in Utah where he is the long-term answer at the head coaching spot. I also didn't realize Jason Terry was an assistant on the Jazz staff. That's pretty cool. Like, imagine if this Jazz team got Wemby in the draft. And it's also, like, so cool to look at, like, my rebuilds from a year ago where I was trading Donovan Mitchell or Rudy Gobert, and I'm like, this team's future looks so bleak. They didn't really have any existing young core. They lacked draft capital, and now they have, like, one of the best positions in the NBA. And the Western Conference is still kind of wide open, at least long-term. Like, the Nuggets are really good, and they're going to be the favorites next year, but the Jazz could definitely make the playoffs if they make their right moves this offseason. Spurs take Wemby. The Hornets at 2 trade the pick. They end up trading it for Wemby. Oh my God, Tim. That's 2K for you. But yeah, I don't know who's really going to be available at 9 as Brandon Miller goes 3, Cam Whitmore 4, Amen Thompson 5. Oh, if Asor Thompson fell to me, I would love that as Keontae George goes 6. Next up is Jarris Walker to the Pacers. Okay, Washington, don't take Asor Thompson, please. Don't take Asor Thompson, and they take Anthony Black. Let's freaking go. And I'm going to take Asor Thompson with the 9th overall pick. I think that's an absolute steal. In my opinion, Asor has one of the best handles in this year's draft class. He's one of the more athletic players, and I think his jump shot is going to progress at the NBA level. It might take some time, but I think over time, he's going to be a perfect wing for a fast-paced run-and-gun offense. We also have a first-round pick right outside the lottery via the Minnesota Timberwolves from the Rudy Gobert trade. A couple guys that went after Asor Thompson, Jet Howard, Bilal, Ryan Rupert, a couple project players. Maxwell Lewis goes in the lottery. Shout out to him. And then Kaysen Wallace goes, as well as Hamiak as a 15. Okay, Atlanta. Oh my God, and there's so much talent that fell to me here at 16. So yeah, I'm going to go Taylor Hendricks out of UCF with the 16th overall pick here. The Lakers trade 17 for TJ McConnell and Daniel Tice. Wow, that was a bad deal, LA. And with my last first round pick, I'm going with Brandon Podziemski out of Santa Clara. He was a sleeper, I feel like a couple weeks ago going into this draft, but it's looking like he's going to be a first round pick. So yeah, let's sign all 3 of these rookies. Let me change some of their names. So team player option, Jordan Clarkson opts out of his deal. Not surprised. THT opts into his $11 million deal. Honestly, Kelly Olynyk, I may pick that up. I'm not really going to go out and sign anybody in free agency, so I'll issue that $12 million to the veteran. Damian Jones opts in. Udoka Azubuike, I'm going to decline that deal. Same with Michael Potter and Johnny Juzang. We have no qualifying offers to dish out. And yeah, let's see how much Jordan Clarkson is going for. So it would cost me about $16 million over 3 years. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to make the last year a team option. He doesn't have to accept it. It's not the end of the world if he doesn't. I just don't know if I want to pay him like 34-year-old season that much money at around $18 million. I definitely want to make it a partial guarantee or a non-guarantee with that team option. And he signs that. Let's go. Welcome back, Jordan Clarkson. Going to renounce the rights basically on everybody else. We're also going to sign Dwight Powell to a veteran minimum. I don't know if he's going to crack the rotation. Never mind. He signs with Sacramento. So let's pivot to Dario Saric, 1-year deal. Don't know if he would crack the rotation, but if injuries do happen, he's going to slide in there. Taking a look here at play progression, Lowry's still at an 86, Kessler 84. We see a little bit of regression out of Jordan Clarkson and Kelly Olynyk. A little bit like surprised about Clarkson, not so much Olynyk in the regression aspect. So this is what the rotation looks like. Colin Sexton at the 1, Jordan Clarkson at the 2. Then we have Lowry Markkanen and Kelly Olynyk just playing 24 minutes a night. If we're not playing all that well, like near the deadline, I'm definitely going to start Taylor Hendricks at the 4. We have Agbaji as the 6th man, Asor and Taylor Norton-Tucker each getting 20 minutes apiece. Hendricks as the 9th man, and we're going to play Podziemski about 10 minutes a night. System proficiency under Will Hardy is 3-star balance right now. Olynyk's not a great fit. First game of the season on the road against the Portland Trailblazers. Walker Kessler got hurt in, I think, the Summer League, and Asor gets hurt in the first game of the year. That's great. But we end up winning by 22 points. Clarkson with 23 points in 29 minutes. He went 10 for 18 from the field. Markkanen with 22 and 11. Kessler with 19, 18, and 5 blocks to start the season. Oh, yeah. Asor Thompson, not a bad debut game. Taylor Hendricks, 9 points in 17 minutes. And Podziemski had 5 points in 10 minutes. Can we beat the Thunder? Nope. We end up getting blown out. Jeez, by 35 points. Yeah, this is where our bad games could definitely fall. Lowry Markkanen shot 2 for 11, but then we bounce right back and we beat Portland by 8. Let's go. Oof, Lowry Markkanen with a severe left ankle sprain. He is out 6 to 8 weeks. So we've been hovering around 500 this season. Markkanen with another injury. He just came back too, but he could play through this one. So we don't have anybody make the All-Star game this season. We are now 8 games below 500. Make that 10. Oh man, we are on a 9-game losing streak right now. Things are not looking all that well in Utah. Markkanen has definitely taken a little bit of a step back this season. Colin Sexton has been great efficiency-wise this season, but he's only averaging 3.1 assists. So I don't know if he could be that point guard. Jordan Clarkson's actually averaging more assists. His efficiency hasn't been the greatest, but it's basically in line to what he's been doing his whole career. I think he could be more of an off-season trade candidate than a mid-season trade candidate, or maybe at next year's deadline. Walker Kessler's been great for us. Ochai Agbaji, 11 points a night, 46 from the field, 44 from 3. I think Kelly Olynyk is going to get moved at this deadline. He's shooting 41 from downtown, 4.7 assists, and we could always try to re-sign him in the offseason, or not re-sign him technically, be bringing him back. THT has been okay. He's a free agent at the end of the year. I think he could be gone if we're going to go like fully to Brandon Podziemski, who's actually been good in his limited amount of minutes. Asor Thompson hasn't been great, but we're going to try to get more playing time for him and Taylor Hendricks after the deadline. All right, so Victor Oladipo has been horrible for the Heat this season. We're going to give them Taylor and Horton-Tucker. They're going to try to re-sign him probably. And like I said, I'd rather play Podziemski, those backup point guard minutes. So it's going to be Oladipo, who's been horrible, and we get Miami's 2028 first-round pick for Taylor and Horton-Tucker. We are going to release Victor Oladipo, though, so he can sign with any team for a playoff push. All right, so I'm going to try to trade Kelly Olynyk in a second to the Knicks for Evan Fournier, who's an expiring at the end of the year, and a 2026 lottery-protected first-round pick. They really want that Cavs first in here, and honestly, I'd be willing to upgrade that pick. So, like, we gave you that Cavs pick. I want probably... What's their pick this year unprotected? 2 stars? They probably wouldn't do that. Like, what about if we did their first-round pick this year, top 10 protected? Would they do this? They do not. I mean, you want Isaiah Roby for Mike Muscala? Sure. We're going to do this pretty big trade at the deadline with the New York Knicks. They are currently the 7th seed. They're probably going to make the playoffs, which is fine with me. I'm okay getting the 16th overall pick, and I had to give them a Cavs pick, which is probably going to be in the 20s in 2025. Our first rounder this year is top 10 protected, so I wouldn't mind losing a couple more games. So this is what the new rotation is going to look like. We're going to give more minutes to Asor Thompson and Podziemski and Taylor Hendricks. Lowry Markkanen's getting 38 minutes a night. Hopefully he ends the season happy, not sad. Let's see. First game after all the trades are made, we're probably going to lose. Oh no, we actually beat the Nuggets by 5. Asor Thompson, there we go. And we have no contract extension, so I'll see you guys at the end of the year unless we make a playoff push. Yeah, there's no playoff push to be made. We are 25-41. Lowry Markkanen, I believe, is also a free agent at the end of the year as well. And we'll see if we're going to end up with a pick in the top 10. We should, even if we get to like 1 wins. Let's see. No, we go 30-52. This is a season to forget. for the Jazz. I mean, like, it's not the end of the world that we went 30-52. I thought we were going to be more of a play-in tournament team this year. But Walker Kessler gets Depoy. We have a Depoy caliber center in Kessler, which is crazy because they traded away Gobert, got a great defender back, at least for us here in this save, and then all the other picks and players on top of that. We did get Kessler on all defensive first team. That is it until Asor Thompson on all rookie second team with his twin brother Amen. And yeah, we obviously didn't make the playoffs. The Knicks finished as the 8th seed, so yeah, that pick's going to be around 15, which is pretty good value in my opinion. Here's how the season finished out with scoring. Marketing only 17.5 points. 7.5 rebounds. The efficiency was all right. 35 from 3, 90 from the line, a 57% true shooting. I wonder if there's going to be a Sexton idea or a trade in the offseason. I mean, he could be a perfect 6-man for us, and he's not making too much money. Jordan Clarkson was solid. We'll see if I move him on draft night, but it's nice to have a veteran here at 31 years old. Ochai Agbaji, 11 points, shot 43% from 3, but maybe I need to start him and make Clarkson the 6th man. Taylor Hendricks definitely needs to work on his rebounding, but you know what? Not a bad rookie year. Same with the Sword Thompson. I knew the efficiency wasn't going to be there, but 55% true shooting is not bad because he shot 82% from the line, which gives me confidence and hope that he's going to be a good three-point shooter. And Brandon Podziemski, man, if you average some assists, you could maybe be the point guard of the future. Luka Doncic is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and Tatum in the East as the Celtics beat the Mavericks in 6, with Tatum being your Finals MVP. So draft lottery, like I said, if we're in the top 10, we get to keep our pick. If not, the Thunder get it, but it's looking like we're going to be in the top 10. It's projected at pick 4, so I think the lowest we could fall to is 7. That would stink, and it ends up staying at 4. Okay, 2K had it as top 10 protected. Nice. So we have the 4th overall pick in this draft. Not bad. We also have the 18th pick via the Knicks. I might fire Brian Bailey and see if we can pick up a better assistant head coach. Steven Silas, who I believe just signed with Detroit today as I'm recording this. We're going to get him as our assistant head coach. And you know what's nice about this draft class? It's got some good point guards. We could take Robert Dillingham at 4, DJ Wagner, or Isaiah Collier out of USC. So I think I'm targeting Dillingham if he's there at 4. I don't think I'm going to make any trades on draft night. I want to keep Clarkson because we need some veterans. And I don't think I'm going to move Sexton right now. But if I do draft a point guard, I mean, Sexton comes off the bench, but maybe I just move Sexton to a shooting guard and he backs up Clarkson. I mean, it's going to be tough to make those minutes work out. But let's see how this draft goes. Whoa, Booker goes number 1. Not Buzelis. Is he going to fall to Sacramento? No, they take Versace. Okay, if San Antonio, okay. If they don't take Matas Buzelis, what are we doing? I got to take him. I'm going to take Buzelis. Now, this could make me inclined to trading away Sexton, and Clarkson would eventually come off the bench. And I'm going to offer a big trade with the Chicago Bulls. I'm going to give them 18. I'm going to give them that Miami pick that we got in the Taylor Horton-Tucker trade and Colin Sexton to try to get pick 5. I don't normally do this on draft night, but I really want to get a point guard from this class. And the Bulls agree to that offer. So we're going to end the 2024 draft class with getting Robert Dillingham and Matas Buzelis. That's pretty incredible. And like I said, like Buzelis is going to be our franchise shooting guard most likely. It was just going to be tough to have Sexton and Clarkson, and I wanted to make that trade. We have another trade going on right now. The 7th pick was traded for Ben Simmons and Reddish. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so we have a 79 overall shooting guard, a 76 overall point guard, just adding to the future of this Jazz team. Let's hope that we can get Marketing back. Oh, he has a team option. Let's go. We're going to definitely try to build up that relationship with him here in his 3rd year in Utah. Ochai Agbaji, welcome back, and Walker Kessler, welcome back. Yeah, it would have been tough, like, I don't know, Sexton, like, is fine, but I want to make sure Agbaji still gets his minutes. So, like, there's a chance Clarkson still could end up getting moved. And if we look at, like, the potential rotation right now, we're good at point guard, because I like Podziemski, I like Dillingham. Shooting guard, we're definitely chilling. I think, like, just the wing positions in general, we're chilling. Power forward, like, Markkanen and Hendricks can get rotation minutes there. Then we're just looking for a backup center in free agency. In a class that we have so much money. Like, I could go out and sign Pascal Siakam. Jared Vanderbilt would be good, but yeah, the Jazz, you had him. And I think I'm going to save some of this money for now. Wait, Ben Simmons was just traded. What? They released him? I don't even know what just happened with the Rockets there. And I want to see if I can get Jalen Williams from the Thunder on a 2-year deal worth about $8 million. Would they match that? Let's find out. No? All right, we get Jalen Williams to be the backup center spot. I think I'm going to save this cap space for next year. Let's get a veteran 3rd-string point guard. That is going to be Dennis Smith Jr. And let's also snag a veteran power forward as well, or somebody with some upside. I think O'Shea Brissett can be that guy. Not going to crack the rotation unless an injury happens. And Simone Fontecchio accepts the qualifying offer. So Kessler goes up to an 86, and it's now the highest overall on the team. Clarkson does regress. It's technically an expiring contract because it's a team option at the end of the year. All right, so this is what the 10-man rotation is going to look like. Dillingham at the 1, Buzelis at the 2, Markkanen 3, Hendricks 4, Kessler 5. We have Baji, Jordan Clarkson, Asor Thompson, Jalen Williams, and Podziemski coming off the bench. We're 3-star balanced right now. First game of the season is at home against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we end up losing this one by 9. Markkanen did have 31. Ochai Baji had 27 points off the bench. It's going to be an interesting year to see what direction we go with this team, as Asor Thompson, no, 2 to 4 month injury to start off his sophomore season. Oh, that is brutal. Like, we just beat the Blazers by 13 points. Kessler played great. Markkanen played great. Hendricks, those are the rebounding numbers I want to see from you. That just sucks about a sore, man. So according to our pick protections, the pick is still top 10 protected this year and top 8 next year. Thank God, because we are 14-30. This is, I don't really know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. There might be a coaching change at the end of this season. Lauri Markkanen is a free agent. Am I going to be giving him max money? So, like, we are 16 games under 500, and maybe this team is looking for a more, like, NBA-ready point guard to lead the show. Dillingham's averaging 7.5 assists in his rookie year and shooting 37 from 3. Hendricks has been inefficient, but, like, better as a rebounder, in just my opinion. Buzelis has been fine for a rookie guard. Ochai Baji probably needs to start over Buzelis. So I think I may make that switch, as Markkanen is just killing it, though. Man, we just lost by 55 points. Damn, we just lost by 45 points to the Philadelphia 76ers. That is brutal. Markkanen does make the All-Star game, but it doesn't even feel right. Like, we are so bad. We are 18-36. This is bad. I think I'm going to look to trade Jordan Clarkson. And if I don't, or if I can't find a trade that makes sense, I may just look to bench him completely so I could play like Asor Thompson and some other guys more. So I really couldn't find a trade for Jordan Clarkson, so I'm just going to bench him completely. It's just a veteran thing. It's not because of his performance. Jalen Williams has also been kind of horrible for us, so I don't know why I gave him that second year guaranteed. So yeah, this is definitely a season to forget. If we go to the contract extensions right now, oh, Markkanen refuses to re-sign. He's expected $43 million. We're going to have to make some big decisions this summer for sure. So Luka Doncic wins MVP. Robert Dillingham, Rookie of the Year. There we go. So I'm glad I traded up Colin Sexton to get him. Amen Thompson, twin of Asor, gets 6th Man of the Year behind Cade Cunningham. Taylor Hendricks gets Most Improved. But we just got 2 awards. I mean, after an abysmal season, Hendricks, I don't know if he deserves that award. I guess the rebounds went up, which was nice because I worked on his training there. And Quinn Snyder gets Coach of the Year, a former Jazz coach. We get Walker Kessler on all defensive first team. He doesn't go back-to-back in the DPOY race. He's up to an 87 overall. He's killing it. We do get Matas Buzelis, who did get hurt at the end of the year, unfortunately, but he had great shooting splits. I'm expecting a huge monster scoring year from him next year. And we had Robert Dillingham on all rookie first team. And yeah, we weren't a playing tournament team this year. If our pick is in the top 10 though, we get it, which is nice. As you can see, Lauri Markkanen was our leading scorer. We're going to have to make a big decision about him, like I mentioned. Ochai Baji, I mean, you're going to shoot 47% from 3 at that clip. I need to play you more. Walker Kessler was great as a depoy. So I think I'm going to try to do Buzelis and Ochai in the lineup next year. So I think maybe we go Buzelis at the 3, and then we move Markkanen if he's back at the 4, which means we're going to bench Taylor Hendricks. Yeah, like I said, decisions are going to be made. I might fire Will Hardy for all I know. LaMelo Ball is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and Shea in the West, as the Hornets win in 7, with LaMelo being your Finals MVP. We got no Jazz players retiring here. We do get our big man coach retiring though. Russell Westbrook heads to the Hall of Fame, gets his jersey retired by the Thunder, and actually finished his career there, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, lottery time. Like I said, we get our pick if it's in the top 10 once again. It looks like that is going to be the case. It actually falls to 10. Wow, that is crazy. That we end up with the 10th overall pick after the abysmal season. We had oh my God, I don't even care. We have the 3rd overall pick via Minnesota. Let's freaking go. Next year, that pick from the Thunder, it goes to top 8 protected. I'm going to keep Will Hardy as our head coach. I just signed Doc Rivers to be an assistant for us. And like maybe that's going to curse the team. I want to see if I can get the Wizards unprotected 1st round pick next year. So I'm going to trade the 10th overall pick in this year's draft and Jalen Williams to get off that $8 million salary. It just didn't work out. To Washington there for their unprotected 1st next year. Hey, imagine they're the worst team in the league. Then that was just like the greatest trade ever. So we have the 3rd overall pick, like I said, and Bears Bagayoko goes number 1. Wow, this is a chance for me to take like Dylan Harper. I don't know if I should, though, because Robert Dillingham literally won Rookie of the Year. And if I draft, like, a Trey Johnson, what does that mean for a Sore Thompson? I guess we worry about that later. Maybe we make a big trade this offseason now. Dylan Harper goes 4 to the Pacers, and number 5 is going to be traded, and Kenrich Williams for Jordan Poole and Bradley Beal. Whoa. All right, so we're going to sign Trey Johnson. Honestly, if Eris Bakayoko was there, like, getting a backup center at the 3rd pick wouldn't have been the worst idea. So we're going to decline the option on Jordan Clarkson. We're going to pick it up on everybody else. Man, maybe a Sore Thompson gets traded, but yeah, Jordan Clarkson, I'm going to decline that team option on. All right, so Markkanen is a free agent. I could sign Markkanen and another max guy. Does that mean I go after... I don't know. Like, I would go after Donovan Mitchell to bring him back, which would be cool. But, like, I have Buzelis, I have Ochai Agbaji, I have Thompson, I have Trey Johnson. I don't really know what to do right now. Like, Desmond Bane, who has 0 offers, like, we could go after him, but do I want another wing? Not really. I think, like, maybe getting a power forward would be something. And I don't want Randall. I'm not getting Giannis. None of these other power forwards really interest me too much. Maybe Jonathan Kuminga. But like I said, I planned on moving Lowry back to the 4 spot. So maybe we pay Lowry Markkanen a lot of money, and then we end up signing somebody next year. But Kessler could be a free agent next year, which we can get around. So we're going to do that. Jordan Clarkson, honestly... He could be here, like, back on a 1-year deal. He's not going to be in the rotation, but he could be a nice veteran leader. And wow, Markkanen just got $220 million guaranteed from me. We need a backup 5 or at least somebody that can get minutes. Andre Drummond's not a bad idea. B-Ball Paul. I wouldn't mind Mo Wagner if we can get him on a 1-year deal worth about like 6.25 mil. Let's see if he'll accept this offer, and he does. And then I'm going to sign a 3rd string point guard in case somebody gets hurt. So that's going to be Javon Carter on a 1-year deal as well. Also, Ochai Agbaji's a free agent next year too. It's not just Walker Kessler. So taking a look here at player progression, Kessler and Markkanen go up. So does Ochai Agbaji. Dillingham goes up to his 79. Clarkson's not going to be in the rotation. Asor regresses. Damn. All right, so this is what the rotation is going to look like. Dillingham, Agbaji, Buzelis, Markkanen, Kessler, with Asor Thompson, Trey Johnson, Taylor Hendricks, Mo Wagner, and Brandon Podziemski off the bench. We are 3.5-star balance. Let's hopefully make the playoffs for the first time in this video. And we lose game 1 of the season by 13 points. Nice. Trey Johnson gets hurt for 6 to 8 weeks. We've had some notable injuries this year, sadly. So currently this team is 24-24. We're right at 500. I don't know why we're not maybe better. Maybe Lowry Markkanen shouldn't be the best player on your team. So that's something I think I had to decide in the offseason. Can Lowry Markkanen be the number 1 on a championship team? The answer is probably no. I thought maybe Buzelis would break out, or Dillingham would break out, or Asor Thompson. But unfortunately, that has not been the case. So I think we got to find that guy. Markkanen does not make the All-Star game. Actually, nobody on our team did. And I don't know if we make a move at the deadline. Like if we went to the team intel. Is there any stars on the trade block? Precious Achiuwa, no. Josh Okogie, no. Yeah, nobody's really on the trade block. Jonas Valanciunas, damn. So we might wait till free agency hits. Like, do I trade for Steph Curry? Do I try to trade for Anthony Edwards, who I guess is hurt? Oh my god, did they really trade Anthony Edwards? I'm interested. Or maybe they didn't match his contract, which would just be a 2K thing. Whoa, the Suns have Fox, Booker, and KD. And Paul George off the bench. Like, who knows? Can I trade for Paolo Banchero? I don't know. We'll see. So, I think, like, that offseason big trade can come, but probably not here at the deadline. I just think, like, one of the sad things this year is just, like, Matas Buzelis' development. Like, I thought was going to break out for us this season, but it's like, you can make an argument Trey Johnson has been better as a rookie. So we're around 500, still 31-31. Let's hope that we can make the playoffs, or at least a playing tournament. We should if we're around 500, usually in the Western Conference a couple years in too. And there goes Ochai Agbaji for the whole season. Dislocates his patella. That sucks. He was having such an elite shooting year. Victor Wembanyama in Charlotte is your MVP. Dylan Harper, Rookie of the Year. Don't rub it in. Gregory Jackson, 6th Man of the Year. Depoy goes to Walker Kessler, his 2nd in this video. He averaged 3.2 blocks a night. Absurd. He is on all defensive first team, and then that is the only thing we get until Trey Johnson on all rookie second team. We actually finished the season as the 5th seed. No Agbaji, Mo Wagner also got hurt, so Jordan Clarkson's taken his minutes basically. But yeah, 43-39 gets you the 5th seed in the Western Conference. Like I said, it's not great a couple years in. Here was the scoring allocation. We're going to be without our 2nd best scorer here in the playoffs. So it's going to be a Dillingham, Buzelis, Markkanen, Hendricks, Kessler starting 5, with Trey Johnson as a 6th man, Asor Thompson, Jordan Clarkson, and Brandon Podziemski off the bench. We're 3.5-star balance. We're taking on the LA Lakers, who still have LeBron and AD, D'Lo, Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves, Derek White, Alvarado, Bamba, and Christie. It's a good team still in LA, very similar to the team they're currently rolling out in real life. And they held us to 90 points in game 1. Damn. Game 2 is going to go to the LA Lakers. We finally make the playoffs, and we're really just going to get bounced in round 1. Marketing, you want to carry us here in game 3? No, we go down 3-0. We scored 98. Marketing gives me 31. Why is Walker Kessler like our second best scorer? I know we're without our second best scorer in Ochai Agbaji, but still. Like, Buzelis shoots 2 for 6 with 6 turnovers. I took this guy 4th overall. Jeez. Maybe there's a reason why he fell to me. We do win game 4, so we don't get swept because Marketing drops 48. At least he's putting up insane numbers for us. Buzelis heard me. Hendricks was okay. Kessler goes 2 for 14. Why is Kessler taking 14 shots? And we end up losing in 5. Oh my god, okay. There's just like, I guess I feel worse about this team. I don't know. We also have Minnesota's first round pick in a swap this year. So there's a chance we have a top pick in the draft, which is nice. Thunder, Hawks in the finals once again. And the Hawks win in 7 with Trae Young being your finals MVP. Well, I think it was Charlotte and OKC last year, but OKC just keeps making the playoffs. LeBron retires this season. All right, why couldn't you have done that already? I didn't want to play you in the playoffs as he and Paul George and DeMar DeRozan head to the Hall of Fame. So let's see. Can we get the number 1 overall pick? That would be insane. We get the 3rd overall pick in this draft. And we also have the Wizards pick at 12. So I end up losing out on that trade because I traded the 10th pick basically for the 12th a year later. But I got off that Jalen Williams contract, I guess. I'm going to fire Will Hardy as our head coach. I offered 5 different head coaches a job and only one signed with us. It was Monty Williams. So, hey, that's the decision we're going to make. So this draft is kind of loaded at the top, like Cameron Boozer, LZ Harrington, and Cooper Flagg. Yeah, like ceiling Kevin Durant, ceiling Allen Iverson, ceiling Chris Webber. All right, so let's see who goes number 1. The Rockets are on the clock, and they take Cameron Boozer. Now, Rockets pick at 2? Oh, wow, okay. So I think I might offer the Rockets a trade because I want Cooper Flagg. I know another wing, but I don't want LZ Harrington, just a point guard. So if the Rockets, I can't believe they got picks 1 and 2. I didn't even realize that. I will give you 3. I feel like giving you 12 is just kind of getting ripped off. So I'll give you 3, and I'll give you my first round pick in 2030 to move up 1 spot. They say no. All right, you know what? I don't need another roster spot, so I'll give you the 12th overall pick. That's a lot. Wow, I might have to give up 3 first round picks to move up 1 spot. That's crazy, but it's going to be worth it to take Cooper Flagg, who that's the guy I'm going to take here at 2. So he's an 80 overall. Harrington's a 79. Boozer's an 83. I know. I kind of got ripped off from that trade a little bit. That one hurt. So I'm not going to pick up the option on Brandon Podziemski. It's just not going to work out here. He's just never became more of a facilitator. Sword Thompson might get traded. Hendricks could get traded as well, but let's pick up everybody's options. We're going to give Agbaji and Kessler the qualifying offers. It's crazy the amount of top wings we have in each class. Like Buzelis in 2024, Trey Johnson in 2025, and now Cooper Flagg in 2026. We have a ton of free agents. They don't have any real offers, so I'm not going to worry about them just yet. I'm tempted to get De'Aaron Fox. He spent 1 year in Phoenix. Clearly didn't work out. I mean, Triple J. We moved Marketing back to the 3. I kind of like that. We would have Marketing, Triple J, and Kessler. I know. Marketing's going to be the number 1 on the championship team. No, but is KD coming to Utah? No. Is Curry coming to Utah? Maybe Fox would come to Utah, and I'm not signing 36-year-old Jimmy Butler. And Triple J has 0 offers. So you know what? I'm going to give him a 4-year deal. I think I can get him on that and not have to let go of Kessler or Agbaji, or at least renounce their rights. Now, Podziemski, we're going to renounce it on. Agbaji, oh, no, wait, this might actually get tough. Agbaji, I'm going to have to clear up $10 million, which is going to be tough to do. I definitely want to move, I think, a Sword Thompson. And we're going to trade him to the Detroit Pistons for a Dallas unprotected pick in 2028 and Detroit's 2028 lottery protected first. So he joins his twin brother over there, which is actually kind of cool. So I'd be about $3 million off on keeping Agbaji and Triple J. I'm going to risk it and see if I can give Triple J a little bit less. Now he has 10 offers greater. Damn it, 4 years, 121. What about if I gave you $25 million a year, player option, no trade clause? Probably not, right? He probably would spit in my face in this offer. De'Aaron Fox still has 0 offers, but I can't really get Fox and keep Kessler and Agbaji. And I know I don't really need Agbaji because I have all these other wings in Flagg, Buzelis, and Trey Johnson. But he was so good for us. So you know what? I think we're not going to sign Triple J. He goes back to Memphis. Yeah, we're going to keep Kessler and Agbaji for now. I'm looking at other power forwards. The Jeremy Shohan, he's still restricted. Oh, he got $25 million a year from the Spurs. I would think about Jeremy Shohan. Keegan Murray, I don't really want. Aaron Gordon wouldn't be a bad power forward idea. I threw an offer at De'Aaron Fox, but we're not going to be able to sign him because he accepts another offer. and we're going to match Walker Kessler's deal. He signs back with the Suns. Now let's just give Ochai Agbaji $85 million over 4 years. So this team right now is weird. We have a ton of wings. Markkanen's going to be our starting power forward next year. I'm going to sign Grand Theft Alvarado to be our backup point guard. I'm going to bring in Chimezie Metu to be our backup center, sure. Also signing some other veterans as well. So I'm really building this team through the draft. I would just like to see a little bit more progression out of these guys this year for sure. All right, so this is the rotation. It's going to look different. Dillingham, Johnson, Flagg, Markkanen, Kessler. And then we have Agbaji, Buzelis, Hendricks, and Alvarado off the bench. System proficiency is 3-star pace and space. Balance would be 3.5, but I'm sticking with this. Game 1, road game against the Nuggets, we end up getting blown out. Maybe I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. I gotta chill. So we didn't have any All-Stars this year, but Monty Williams is getting it done in his first year in Utah. 36-19 record. 2.5 games back of first place in the West. We're pretty evenly distributed when it comes to scoring. We have 7 guys above 10 points per game scoring wise. Kessler's at the bottom of that 7, which I wanted to see. Cooper Flagg has been really good as a 19-year-old rookie in my opinion. Buzelis in his role has been so much better this season. Trey Johnson has been efficient from the field. Ochai Agbaji's doing what he's doing. I'm glad I extended him. And Robert Dillingham is averaging 10 assists a night and shooting 44% from downtown. Markkanen's field goal percentage has dropped a little bit, but still good overall. Okay, I'm not making this trade, but wow. I've never gotten offered Embiid before. This would be the first time ever, which is kind of crazy. So let's see how far this team can go in the Western Conference. LaMelo Ball is your MVP. Cooper Flagg gets Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Collier, 6th man. Chet Holmgren, Depoy. Asanua, Most Improved. And Jack Morrison, Coach of the Year. Whoa, Scotty Barnes is in Milwaukee. We don't get anybody on the All-NBA teams. I guess I'm not surprised. Kessler on All-Defensive Second Team. And Flagg on All-Rookie First Team. So we ended the season as the 5 seed. Ugh, all right. That's unfortunate. All right, let's see. Can we beat the Portland Trailblazers, who have Lillard, Simons, Brandon Miller, who is like an All-NBA team player? Let's see. I don't know. Can we get a playoff series victory under our belt, Monty Williams? Please, 2-2, 3-2, and we win in 6. Let's go. We finally got a playoff series victory in this video. Lauri Markkanen averaged 23 points. Trey Johnson, 19 and 7 assists. Whoa, should I have just made him my point guard? Nah, because Dillingham's a beast. Now we're taking on the 1-seeded Rockets, who have Colin Sexton, because of course they do. Now he's averaging 5 assists a night. Well, that was in round 1. Beatable team. Beatable team, in my opinion. Let's see if we can beat them and move on to the conference finals, and we sweep them. Oh, yeah. Let's freaking go. We were too good to be a 5th seed for sure. Wow. All right, let's freaking go. We are 1 series away from winning it all. Okay, but we got to take on the Thunder, who are stacked. We're just young talent. Like, so are we. So are we. Can we beat the Thunder, please? Game 1, we win. Oh, my God, by 15 points. O'Shea, let's go. Trey Johnson, not the greatest shooting night. Game 2, we lost. It's okay, though. Oh, by 7. High-scoring game. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Game 3, we win. Let's go by 2 points. Markkanen with 30. Kessler, 6 for 16. Maybe stop shooting the ball so much. We're up 3-1. I've blown 3-0 leads to the Thunder before. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. Yes, let's go. We win it all in the Western Conference. Dillingham is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Now we're taking on the Hornets. They shouldn't even have Wemby. This team is absolutely stacked with Franz, Vassell, Sharp, Wemby, Mark Williams off the bench. Just LaMelo and Wemby might be a cheat code, but they might not be because we are just too good overall. We take game 1. We drop game 2. Oh my God, what a fourth quarter collapse. We literally blew like a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter. I'm so nervous. Game 3, no, we lose by 11. Oh, that sucks. Don't go down 3-1, please. Yes. Yes, that was must win in overtime. Please win game 5. God damn it. Okay. 3-2. All right, game 6. We're at home in Utah. It's must win, obviously. It's win or go home, and we give up 52 points in the first quarter. What is that, 2K? What is that? Can we come back, though? We're down by 12. It's doable. Okay. We're down by 7. It's doable. Like I said. Damn. That sucks. How do you give up 52 points in the first quarter and the Hornets win it all? Wemby's your finals MVP. There goes Kevin Durant. He retires. Huge Hall of Fame class right here. Do we get like another top pick? Oh my God. That Lakers pick is at number 2. Are you kidding me? I'm trading Markkanen. We're doing some type of trade for a star. This is the final year. This might be my longest rebuild in a minute. Oh my God. And we have pick 8 as well. What are the odds I could trade for Evan Mobley? Markkanen, 2 and 8 for Mobley. They say no. 24 and 27. 4 first-round picks. Make that 5 when I give you this Dallas pick next year. Now they say no on that. What about Zion? I feel like I can get Zion, but we'll see. 2, 8, and Markkanen. I feel like it might be easier to get Zion. I'm just spamming picks at this point. I don't know if there's any players I want to trade. All right, so I think I'm going to wait till after the draft to trade these guys, and I can't believe Deion Sanders is now entering the league in the NBA. And how did the Clippers not take him #1 overall? I don't know what they were doing. And I also got Bob Hamilton here at 8. Yeah, we're going to sign all 4 of these rookies. Pick up everybody's team option right here. Taylor Hendricks. Yeah, we'll get the qualifying offer too. All right, we're trading Lowry Markkanen and Jose Alvarado in a first-round pick for Paolo Banchero and Cameron Johnson. And now we're trading Matas Buzuelas, Deion Sanders, who we just drafted, Cameron Johnson, and Bob Hamilton, who we also just drafted, for Koa Pete, who was the 4th overall pick a few years ago in the Cooper Flag draft. And we're getting Josh Giddey. Yep, so this is the team. If it doesn't win a championship, I don't know what will. Man, this team is so good on paper. Yeah, let's see how many wins this team can get this season. It's gotta be close to like 60-something. 3.5 star pace and space as well. LaMelo Ball, who's in Milwaukee, wins MVP in 2028. Deion Sanders, who I traded away, gets Rookie of the Year. Yeah, he's gonna be like a 90 overall in like 2 years. Monty Williams, Coach of the Year. We went 72-10. Walker Kessler's still making all defensive second teams. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference, taking on the Golden State Warriors, who are starting Chris Dunn, who's 34 years old at point guard. Here are the season stats. Paolo Banchero led this team in scoring. We're just stacked head to toe. If we lose to this Warriors team, I give up. I just give up my 2K career. We actually lost 1 game to them, which is kind of embarrassing. Josh Giddey averaged 24 and 9 in that series. In round 2, we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. They still have Ja Morant. They re-signed Triple J when I almost got him a couple years ago. We should beat them, and it is in 6 games. It's just scary. I'm just like expecting to steamroll some of these teams, and then that's just not going to happen. All right, conference finals is against the Thunder. Bruzuelas probably a beast. I forgot to change his name. Maybe that's why he sucked, because it's Matt Bruzuelas, not Matas. Oh, that Thunder team is still really good. We win game 1. We win game 2. Okay, maybe not that good, because we are up 3-0, and we sweep them. Josh Giddey gets Western Conference Finals MVP against his former team. We're taking on the Cavs in the finals. Hopefully, we don't lose in the finals again. Game 1, we win. Why do the Jazz and Cavs always play each other in the finals? It's like the 2 Donovan Mitchell, Gobert, or I guess, yeah, the Donovan Mitchell teams, as we are up 3-0, and we sweep them. Okay. I just thought I was going to get some terrible 2K luck. Honestly, though, in this video, our luck wasn't great. Especially, I think, like last year and the year before, I thought we were going to do so much better than we actually did. So that was definitely a long Jazzer build. Thank you if you're still watching. I really appreciate it. Drop a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy the video. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.